Good blessings, my brothers and sisters in this truth. All praises to the Most High, through our Savior's name. Let's get our swords out the mud. My brothers and sisters, as we see the split tongue. We see the split tongue and the serpent tongue. And people are actually going around splitting their tongue, looking like a serpent. It is not. This spirit attacks, this worldly spirit, this serpent spirit attacks all flesh, all shades, all colors. Okay? The evil spirit, the worldly spirit, is the enemy of the Most High. This worldly spirit enters one and destroys that person. Destroys the body. That worldly spirit destroys the body. The image that was formed by the Most High to be in His image is what we are to do. The children of the Most High. We have a lot of lost brothers and sisters out here serving the world. So we must be a light, and we must call others out of the world, because we were once in the world. We were once in darkness, and the Most High was merciful and was patient with me to come out of the world. So therefore I must be patient with others to come out of the world. Brothers and sisters, as we see, this is physically done. And as you can see, physically you have the serpent tongue, a double tongue, right? And it's also symbolic of the spirit, right? And this is the physical, but we also have the spiritual double tongue, which the spiritual double tongue does not have this outward appearance. So we must be in discernment at all times, because we have those that have the outwardly appearance to serve the world with the double tongue, serpent representation. And we also have those who don't have the physically cut double tongue, but still have the spiritual double tongue, serpent tongue. So brothers and sisters, we must comprehend and walk with the Most High, my brothers and sisters, so our discernment can be strong. You can see these individuals are lost, but then there are those who have the spiritual double tongue, the serpent tongue. And their tongue is not physically split. Once again, it is not physically split. So you must use the spirit to detect that double tongue. Snakes in high places. Let's jump into some of these scriptures, brothers and sisters. We in the book of Psalms, chapter 140, verse 3. The book of Psalms 140, verse 3. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. Adder is a serpent. They have sharpened their tongues like a serpent. Adder's poison is under their lips. That's the spiritual tongue like a serpent. And poison is under their lips. And you have to use the discernment to see it. You have to use the discernment to see it, brothers and sisters. That's why we must not dwell and observe the flesh. We must observe the spirit of one. Test the spirit of one. Test all spirits to see where that spirit lies. Is it up under the most high? Is that spirit up under the most high within that person, or is the spirit up under deception, a worldly spirit, which is destructive? That worldly spirit, that enemy against the most high. Let's get into 1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 8. First Timothy chapter 3, verse 8. Deacons likewise must be dignified, not double-tongued, not addicted to much wine, not greedy for dishonest gain. New King James Version. Likewise, deacons must be reverent, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy for money. King James Bible. Likewise, must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy of filthy lucre. So, brothers and sisters, that's that spiritual double tongue that these snakes in high places have. We must use discernment, because it's the spirit. It's the spiritual double tongue, not the physical. That serpent tongue. Likewise, must the deacons be grave, not double-tongued, not given to much wine, not greedy of filthy lucre. And lucre is money. Self-gain. Let's get into the book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 5. The book of Matthew, chapter 23, verse 5. They do all their deeds to be seen by others, for they make their phylacteries broad and their fringes long. So, brothers and sisters, we must be concerned with only following the Most High, my brothers and sisters. Not observing the flesh, man, the worldly spirit that is an enemy against the Most High, perverts the straight path, the straight ways That's what it does. The worldly spirit perverses the straight paths, the straight ways of the Most High. That's what the worldly spirit does. It's an enemy against the Most High. It perverts everything that the Most High has. So, with that being said, the worldly spirit perverts everything that the Most High has. We must not serve the world. We must not serve the flesh. We must not look at our flesh. Brothers and sisters, our flesh is filthy. Our flesh is filthy. My brothers and sisters. So we must not honor the flesh. There's a lot of honor in the flesh. That same spirit, that worldly spirit, that enemy against the Most High, that Cain spirit, honoring the flesh, honoring man, decorating the flesh, jewelry, J-E-W, jewelry. When Moses went to go talk to the Most High, when he was leading the Israelites out, when Moses led the Israelites out of Egypt, Moses went to go talk to the Most High. The Israelites did what? Used their jewelry to make idols. So all that decorating of the flesh leads you astray. We must not decorate the flesh. The flesh is filthy. The flesh is filthy, brothers and sisters. It is the spirit. Flesh is no good. So why do we honor it? Why do we boast? We cannot boast if we are the children of the Most High, because we are of spirit, not of the flesh. We're children of the spirit, not children of the flesh. You know, putting on wedding rings and all of this is symbolic of decorating the flesh. They do all their deeds to be seen by others. The jewelry to be seen by others. It ain't to be seen by the Most High. The Most High is not into decorating the flesh. The Most High is into the spirit, making sure the spirit is taken care of. Brothers and sisters. Decorating the flesh, honoring man, the worship of man. We must not lean on our own understanding. We must comprehend to be humble, because we are filthy. We are filthy, brothers and sisters. So therefore, once we comprehend that we are filthy and that we need to be cleansed every day talking to the Most High, walking is a every time you wake up, right, you wash your face, wash your teeth, you wash your body, right? That's every day, right? Or our Savior said, you know, to the Pharisees, y'all tripping on the outwardly, washing the outward of the cup, washing your body. What about washing your inside every day? every day, brothers and sisters. And that's a spiritual wash. And that's the sacrifice. To be a living sacrifice. Sacrificing your will, your fleshly desire, and choosing the will of the Most High. Decorating the flesh. All this flesh worship. All this self-seeking. We must search our Father out diligently. Accept his Son, our Savior. Brothers and sisters. Holding on. And not letting go. Because like the song say, that worldly song, hold on, I'm coming. We know the world's a lie. But our Savior said, hold on, I'm coming. And that's facts. He's coming, brothers and sisters. So we must hold on to his will. Hold on to that light. Because he's coming. He's coming. It's a beautiful thing. To all those who seek him. To all those who seek him. He's coming. He's coming. And we will rejoice as we rejoice now. To be in these times, we rejoice. We rejoice in any times and all times, because his glory is beautiful at any time and all times. Persistent and consistent in that joy of our Savior, the Most High. Through our Savior, we get to the Most High. We must accept, brothers and sisters. Mary had favor with the Most High. Through a woman, brothers and sisters, brought forth our Savior. Not a man, not Joseph. Joseph was not the father, but through a woman brought forth our Savior. Through childbirth brought forth our Savior. For all who seek him, my brothers and sisters. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Flesh is corrupt. Once again, flesh is corrupt. So our Father, put that seed in Mary. That seed wasn't from no man. That seed was from our Father. Brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, do not be deceived of the spiritual double tongue. Those in high places. Those snakes on the plane that have that serpent, got got that serpent mouth. Got that serpent mouth, brothers and sisters. So once again, we walking with the Most High, brothers and sisters. We rejoicing in all times. And rejoicing at all times, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters, y'all stay prayerful and keep your lamps filled with light.